The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I'm going to brighten your day now because Lucinda from Married at First Sight has finally brought out. Now, we spoke about this last week at the MAFS dinner party. Tommy, have we got a grab of Lucinda talking last week?
We've got her talking about if she would ever consider being an expert on the show.
I've got to say this with all of my heart. I could be no expert. In New Zealand or Australia, why? Because I'm not in a bloody relationship. So I think it would be laughable at this point, so it's an absolute no for me. And I don't think really, I think it's just sensationalist media, so I'm just going to put that one to the side.
Where is Lucinda from?
I don't know, but let me tell you this, she's got her own website now, and you can jump on. It's called Lucinda Light Tribe. Now, she was talking about this last week.
It was a scoop, I think.
Yeah.
You got the scoop from her.
Yeah, it dropped last night, Kate. So it's $27. You pay $27 plus GST monthly. It's a subscription, right? And for the $27, this is what you get. You get access to Ask Lou bi-monthly live Zoom calls. So I think you get personalised Zoom calls by Lucinda.
What? Every fortnight?
Live cameo.
No, bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly
Every
is twice.
second month.
Oh, every second month. Sorry, I thought you meant 2 a month.
No, like once. That'd be once a fortnight.
That's what I said.
No,
Okay, guys, I'm the big idiot this morning.
You get a monthly publication of Lou's thoughts, musings and latest creations. This is my favourite. You get a sprinkling of perlers throughout your week by Lou. What does that mean?
A sprinkle of perlers.
Like, oh, that's a perler?
Oh, that's a pearly, yeah.
A sprinkling of perlers throughout the week by Lou. You're the first to know on upcoming events and retreats, giveaways and discounts on Lucinda Light merchandise, an awesome resources page on all things Lucinda Light recommends for your healing journey.
Wow.
That's your $27 a month. This kind of stuff, I don't know.
Oh, she's creating a lifestyle brand,
I
isn't
wish
she?
I could do something like this. I
Yep.
feel like it's
Well,
an
she just-
untapped market, but I don't know if I could take myself seriously.
Would you offer perlers?
Oh, I would
A
offer way
sprinkling of
more. I mean, the
perlers?
thing is, you can just tune into Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie every
Yeah.
morning and you get it for free.
Well, do you know what? The other one is Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins, he charges up to $1,500. Do you know there's still people waiting for their money to be returned on this. This was just after... It was shut down during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Tony didn't come, and people haven't been given their money back. One woman said she spent $40,000 on a
What?
ticket. So that's obviously a meet and greet with Tony and a few other things as well. But there's
For
a lot of people...
$40,000, I'd want more than a meet and greet.
That's the firewalk, I think.
There was another guy who was here last week, Robert Kiyosaki is
Yep,
his name.
yep.
Now, Robert Kiyosaki...
Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He actually came out and did a few talks with Donald Trump years ago and Anthony Robbins. He was just back out here again, and he said he was just making jokes, getting stuck into people the whole time. He fought for the US Marine Corps. He was a helicopter gunship pilot in the Vietnam War. And he had a woman up on stage and he said to her, "I killed a lot of your people at the war."
Oh, my God.
What?
How's
I
that
thought they were
promoting
I thought they were on our side.
I don't understand any.
I went to see this guy speak once.
Who? The Rich Dad Poor Dad
Robert
guy?
Kawasaki or whatever his name is.
And how was he?
Dad, Dad, I read his book when I was about 18, right? That's how
Why?
old it is, just out of interest. And then...
Because you had a rich dad.
No.
No.
And I had a poor dad as well.
Is Rich Dad Poor Dad to do with money, or a bit like
It's to
Rain
do
on
with
Me?
money.
It's to do with rich in,
No.
experiences and pearlers.
He talks about... the book talks about how different people approach their position financially. And anyway, when we went along, Dad said, "I reckon this guy's a bit of a shonk." And he goes, "But if you want to go along, we can go along." I reckon we were about 10 minutes in after he started talking about the fact that he was in the army, and then he just tried to sell more products.
Yeah.
He tried to sell the course that you could sign up to. It didn't sprinkle pearlers either. It was just the course you could sign up to for further learnings from
So
him.
it was like an
was an ad.
Avon.
Yeah,
Well, see,
it was.
these people,
It was a Tupperware party.
these people paid between $150 to $1,000 on his show, and his jokes. He was getting stuck into women up on stage, telling the people in the crowd, "Don't send your kids to school. You're a Marxist if you send your kids to school. School is effed," he was saying.
Yeah.
This is some of the stuff he was dropping.
Well, if you consider the
But
fact that I went to see his show when I was 18 and I'm now 44, it means Lucinda could be around for a long time.
I'm paying money. I'm paying the $27
you
for
need
Lucinda.
to.
I'm not going to Kiyosaki or also Anthony Robbins. I'd rather Lucinda.
I think so. We could get some pearlers out of that, and you'd be able to claim it because basically it's work.
And I'm excited for Kate Ritchie's lifestyle brand. I mean, you showed a little bit of interest back then. We could look at knitted jumpers. We could talk about shampoos.
I don't
and
want
all
to
the
talk
other
about
things.
shampoos.
Oh, what did
So
you make
what about-
this week?
I'm still trying to work my life out.
Actually-
I don't think I can offer anybody advice.
You are, and you could send out like once a month your soup. What
recipes.
soup is Kate going to do this month? Oh my gosh, that's a pearler. It's pearl barley. Wow.
Don't laugh about it.
Curlers.
Curler what?
Kate's curlers. Get your curlers.
You guys are so rude. You are. It's so patronising, and it's like talking down what I could offer. The thing is, if I did something like that, if I did something like that, I wouldn't have to come into work anymore.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.